I'm going to preface this video by saying that I cut and dyed my hair last night. Hello beautiful people of the world, I'm back again, and I am back with another vlog. It's not been that long since I posted the last vlog, but my last vlog was more chatty. This is going to be more like the vlog I posted before that, which is more like going through my day-to-day life and just like what it's like to be a teen author. And I do this because, and I don't know if I ever really explained it, I do this because when I was 13 years old and publishing my first book, I had absolutely no one to even look up to because there wasn't really anybody on the internet doing the exact same thing as me, which would be writing an entire book at 12 years old and publishing it at 13 with no help, no agent, nothing at all, just self-publishing. And I kind of wish I had someone who was like a role model for me to look up to, and I kind of want to be that for everybody else who is starting out their journey right now. And I know I've made such a big impact on a lot of younger writers that have found my Instagram, and not necessarily my YouTube, because I feel like my YouTube doesn't get as much traction as my Instagram does, but that's kind of just my goal here right now. So this vlog is just kind of going to be about what my day-to-day life is like. Currently I am writing my 5th book, and I'm a little bit behind on my writing process, so I think this vlog will definitely motivate me to get some more stuff done. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I kind of talked about this a little bit before. First I was going to talk about like what the agent status is looking like for right now. I have not submitted of Flesh and Spirit to any agents right now because it is not finished, and normally you want to have your book finished before you send it to an agent, which I technically could submit it to agents right now because most agents only ask for like the first 2 chapters, and then they'll ask you for more if they want more. So I could technically submit it, but I don't want to do that because then if they ask for more, I do not have the full thing. I've sent Orith to 2 agents, one of which has not gotten back to me, the other one declined. I sent Fallen Vengeance to an agent a long time ago, and that was also declined. But I want to be like fully transparent on here and tell you about when it gets declined, because I'm putting my hair behind my ears. It's like literally bothering me so bad. I want to be transparent on here and tell you about like when my books get declined and stuff, because I want you guys to know that I'm not only posting my successes on here, and I do fail, and it happens to everyone, especially someone like me who is a teen author, and I have like nobody helping me out with anything. I'm doing all the editing on my own, I'm doing all the cover design on my own, and I just want to show you guys the realistic span of what that's gonna look like. That's kind of what I wish I would have had when I got into this, was someone to tell me how it's gonna go and what it's like being a teen author, because I would have never known like the processes that it has going into it, and I want you guys to see it, because just if you get declined by a agent, don't feel discouraged at all. Obviously, like, I haven't gotten an agent to accept my work, but I feel like I have such a great community behind me, mostly on my Instagram, that is supporting me and my goals and my dreams, and I don't get discouraged when I get told no as far as agencies go. So this is just kind of going to be a vlog showing what my life is like and what I do on my daily basis of writing and just hanging. Most of my activities are done. I still have to go to like work, but other than that, I'm done with the play that I was in, and dance is over. Like, all my dance classes are done. So I have a lot of free time, and that gives me a lot of time to vlog and a lot of time to just reflect on life, and a lot of time to write. I don't know if I already said that, but to write and to get things done. And Of Flesh and Spirit is supposed to be coming out on June 13th. So I need to get things done, and I need to work. And so vlogging kind of, I say that it helps me, it helps motivate me. Sometimes it just distracts me, but I do think it will help motivate me a little bit to write some more. So you're going to come with me. just sent out my third agent query for Orith. I'm very excited. I had talked about being rejected by the first agent I had sent Orith to, which was fine. Second agent I sent Orith to, I'm in the query list, but I haven't been accepted or rejected right now. So that I should be able to tell you in quite like a few days what the result of that is. And then I just sent the third one. So I'm hoping that one of the two that haven't gotten back to me will get back to me and it will be a yes. But if it's not, we're not going to be upset about it, because here on my channel we are open talking about fails and the journey of just being a teen author. And that's the journey, you know. You have to query tons of agents before getting a approval. And that's like, and I don't like using her as an example, but Alex Astor, she got like denied by 16 agents before getting approved by one. So like there's always a chance. You just need to query more agents. So I just queried my third, and we'll see what happens. I'm currently home alone, which is great. Washing my face. I don't really know what I'm going to do with my bangs, so give me a second. So as I mentioned earlier, I sent Orith to another agent, and what that basically means is I have someone else who is going to read like the first few pages of Orith, and then they'll tell me if they want to help me find a publisher for it, which, if that happens, there are a few things that could be the outcome. I would just like to preface this by saying that I have never once been actually accepted by an agent before, obviously, because if I had, then I would be rich and famous by now. There are just a lot of agents out there, and so there are a lot of also people's, whoa, that was not language. So there is a list of the agents looking for queries, And what that means is there are a ton of literary agents out there, but not all of them are looking for clients at the moment. So you can go onto this list. It's this website for authors. It's a free sign up. You don't have to subscribe to anything. It's this free website for writers, and they tell you all of the agents looking for query. From there, you have to choose a literary agent that matches like all of the genres that you consider your book to be. So like because I'm querying Orith, I make sure that the agent that I query says that they take fantasy and thriller submissions, because mine is technically both. I'm literally breaking out from stage makeup. It could also be my bangs, but I think it's the stage makeup. So anyways, I've queried 3 people so far for Orith, and one hasn't gotten back to me, one declined me, and one was just submitted, so it probably hasn't gotten to him yet. It's just honestly like the fact, like having an agent, if one were to accept me, would literally probably be the turning point of my authoring career, because I could potentially get a book deal because of that. But a few different things would change if I did end up getting a book deal. First of all, we would not be able to have like the covers of Orith that we all know and love, which would be very unfortunate. But I could try to convince the agent to let me keep them, or the publisher to let me keep it. But you never really know, which means I would have to get a cover designer and an editor probably. I can't just do it all on my own. But yeah, I'm spending the evening trying to write some more of A Flesh and Spirit, and checking my queries every so often. It won't really necessarily change, but just in case they're up there, it's a constant tab on my computer just in case. Tomorrow I have to work, which is absolutely amazing and great. Low-key, it actually is though. I do love my job. It's just, it does take away from the time I could be using to do my book stuff, but it pays me. So the majority of this vlog will probably be filmed tonight. I want to try to get this entire vlog done by probably, I would say, Saturday maybe, but I do also work on Friday and Saturday, so we'll see what happens. I'm like the worst author in the entire world. I'm so impatient. I normally what would help me get through agent submissions when I would get like when I would do Fallen Vengeance submissions and when I first did an Orth submission was the fact that I would just genuinely forget about the submissions and then leave them, and then I would eventually see an email telling me like what the response was, but it's not working. I can't stop thinking about it because like literally getting a response from an agent could potentially change my life like forever. And it's like, it's so scary. It's like all of my friends are getting accepted into colleges and stuff right now, and this is like what I'm stressed out about, is like I could potentially be a rich and famous author. That's a little dramatic, but I could, like, getting an agent would extremely alter the trajectory of my life for literally ever. And I'm like waiting. The one that declined Orith, she responded back so quickly that I think it's like kind of made me think that everybody else will respond quickly, but they're not. So I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should submit to more agents or if I should just be patient and wait. But yeah, I'm glad that you're here to watch it all with me. We're cooking lasagna, boys. I know that in the past clips you just saw me eating chicken noodle soup. Yeah, I didn't eat lunch today, guys, so don't judge if you don't know the story. Also, I've been uncontrollably shaking all day, and my back and sternum is like out of place. That has nothing to do with my POTS, but the shaking does. Hashtag disabled, hashtag POTS. But yeah, I'm like really out of place. I need to be realigned. Anyways, let's make lasagna. Good morning, friends. It is Sunday, and I kind of hate filming over here rather than at my desk, but I can't currently film at my desk. There's just too many things on it, but I'll figure that out. I don't really know what the itinerary is for today, but we are going to vlog. I'm hoping this will be the last day of the vlog, but we'll see. If you guys were wondering, here is my nails. I did them last night, and they're for my birthday because my birthday's on Tuesday. So we're gonna see what happens in this day. Hi guys, I have my coffee and I thought I should come on here and kind of talk about what happened in those clips that you just saw a little bit ago. I realized that it was kind of like self-explanatory for me if I were watching it, but you guys might not really know what was happening. So I think the first part of when I was like shocked was because I found an agent that works is based out of Denver, Colorado, which is not that far from me. And that was my first thought was, oh my gosh, like I could query her if I ended up getting with her. She is close to me. I wouldn't have to travel for anything that would need to be meeting up, wouldn't have to be a Zoom call, wouldn't be whatever. But she wasn't accepting queries at the time. I was just not paying attention. And when you're querying agents and you're looking through agents, it shows whether or not they're taking submissions, and I just was not paying attention to that. So anyways, I sent Orith to 2 agents last night, one of which at first he wouldn't accept it because it was already published, but because it was not published traditionally before, he took another look at it, but he wouldn't accept it because it was less than 50,000 words, I think is what the requirement was, because average thriller novels are normally 50,000, and mine is a fantasy/thriller, so it's like not really, it doesn't really fit with one genre, but you have to choose one when querying, even if you tell them that it's for another genre. So either way, send it to another agent. This one is not based out of Query Tracker, which is how I've been tracking the rest of them when I show you like the ones that say accepted, the ones that say declined. It's not out of that website anymore. It was just I emailed her, and I have not heard anything back yet. I have a lot more faith for her because everything that she said that she enjoyed reading is perfect for Orith. So I'm hoping I will hear back about that soon. But, you know, agents are busy people, and you can't expect them to get back to you right away. Some of them do, but we'll see what happens, and I will hopefully have more information about that soon. Good morning, guys. It's my birthday, and I'm just continuing this vlog into my birthday because I felt like it wasn't completed yet, and I'm probably gonna hate myself for that later on in editing because it's probably gonna be hours worth of footage that I'm gonna have to cut. But anyways, we're gonna go do some fun birthday festivities today, and I'm not too sure exactly what they are yet, but I'll take you with me for them, probably, hopefully. And I'm hoping I can get some cute pictures because I have a cute outfit, and maybe I can use them as an author photo or a profile photo for my social medias. My current profile photos for all of my social medias are a photo shoot I had down like by the river, which I love, but I feel like I need one with my face in it also. Also for Orith, I didn't do an author page with like a photo like how I usually do my books, but I kind of want to do it again. Like I kind of want to do an author page again, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, on to birthday festivities. I would just like to come on here and say I got my gas station coffee, but also I checked my email for information from agents. Nothing yet. And like this is, oh my gosh. Also, the camera's at a bad angle. Let me fix that and then I'll continue speaking. This whole vlog and like everything that's been happening the past few days is really just like it's given me really bad imposter syndrome. And if you don't know what that is, it's exactly what it sounds like, and it happens in authors a lot where they feel like they're just pretending to be an author. They feel like they're fake, and that's what I always feel like, really, but also especially because I've been querying up agents and like I just turned 17. It's like crazy thinking about it because it feels like I'm just pretending, like I'm playing author, and I know that's not really what it is when you think about it in hindsight, but that's what it feels like. And I've been like waiting, chomping, gnawing at the bars of my cage for a response from one of those people to see what's gonna happen in the future. But I'm trying to remind myself that just because I don't have an agent doesn't necessarily mean I'm not a real author, and just because I'm a teenager doesn't mean I'm not a real author. And that's what's been getting me through kind of this whole process of querying and doing all that. So yes. We just went to Barnes & Noble and Analog, the book and record shop that's local to me, and we're going to get Chinese food, but there was a nail in the tire, so we came to the tire shop. I feel like literally every time I vlog, something happens to the car and I'm in like a tire shop. It's always a tire whenever I vlog. It's like bad luck, but yeah, I'm in the tire shop now. There is one vlog that I didn't post where we were in a tire shop also, so I guess it's just my fault. But yeah, I'll come back to this vlog in a bit. Good morning, little divas. It's, what day is it? Wednesday? It's Wednesday, the day after my birthday, and I queried another agent last night, and I know that that's kind of been like what this whole video's been, but it's my channel, so if you don't want to hear me talk about it, then you can leave. I know I said this for the last agent as well, but I do have a lot of faith in the agent I just queried, because the last agent I had faith for because not only did she mention the genres that Worth is, but also in like her description of the kinds of books she wanted to represent, she put like dark academia, murder mystery, which is what Orth is, and also like such a great genre of books. One thing she did not have on her website was a timeline, and the one that I queried last night did. So we know that I will get a response from the agent that I queried last night within 48 days, which is helpful because then you know that you did everything correct and they're not missing it in their piles and piles of stuff. But yes, if I hear back, I'll come back to the vlog, but chances are that it'll be in a different vlog. It won't be anytime soon. My hair and makeup is done, and I'm going to go to the lake today. I don't know how much of it I'm going to vlog, but I did get my free Starbucks drink yesterday, and I got a matcha. I love Starbucks vanilla matcha. Definitely go check it out. Even if you don't like matcha, do it. So I'm gonna grab that and I'm gonna take it with me. I made a bagel. It's very messy. It's a blueberry bagel with strawberry cream cheese. Whoa, lighting terrible. Changing angles. Another thing about the agent I queried last night rather than the one I did the night before is she tracks through Query Manager, which is so much easier because I can actually see in real time like what everybody is saying, and that's a lot simpler. I made it back from the lake. I know I didn't record there, but I mean, like, nothing super interesting was to be recorded. My brother had a survival class. I just took him there. Need to make me some lunch. Yesterday for my birthday I went to Cracker Barrel for dinner, so I have some leftover chicken and dumplings and mashed potatoes, so I'm going to heat it up and then we can discuss more writing stuff. Since I'm almost done with this vlog and it's almost time to end it, I wanted to have, while I'm eating my lunch, sort of a discussion, not like a long one because this video's already been long enough, but sort of like a talk about gratitude, sort of. And I know that this whole entire vlog has been me kind of struggling to get an agent, and that is kind of the whole point of this video was that. But just because you get one rejection in your life, or maybe people just don't respond to you as quickly, that doesn't mean that your work is not worth anything. And that's what I was hoping to get across with this whole video. Even though I wasn't able to show myself actually getting an agent in this video, it'll definitely happen in a different vlog eventually. And that might not even be this year, that might be several years down the road, but that does not matter because I feel like writing has given me such perseverance as far as things like that go. And like, I know that even though I might not be the best writer in the world, whatever, I know that my time and my art is worth something. And yes, Orth and Fallen Vengeance were denied by the same agent. And that's not a big deal to me because I have 4 other agents that still haven't gotten back to me. And who knows, like, that might change my life forever if I were to get an agent. If I were to get an agent, genuinely, this entire journey would completely shift on its axis because it would be like I was a real author. And I know that I talked about this earlier, imposter syndrome is such a big thing, especially for teen authors, about not thinking you're a real author even though you have all of the credentials to be one. And what I mean by that is I have 4 published books. I am 17 years old. And yeah, that's amazing. And if an adult said that they had 4 published books, they would be an author. But when a teen has 4 published books, it's harder for them to get that sort of validation that they are an author, because nobody picks up teen authors. Agents don't like working with teen authors because they don't think you're serious about it. Say hi, Murphy. This is my dog, Murphy. I don't know if he's ever been featured in a vlog before, but it's just kind of hard to become a professional author when you're a teenager because, yes, say hi to the camera. Okay, get down. Because agents just think that when a teen author is submitting a query that they're joking, because, or not that it's a joke, but that it wouldn't be good enough for their time. And sometimes they don't even read the manuscript that you send in if you're a teen author. And I don't want that to discourage you guys if you guys are teen authors. I'm willing to persevere and try this even into adulthood. And yeah, we're gonna see where that goes. But I am so grateful for my journey so far in authoring and the support I've gotten from social media and friends and everything like that. And I probably wouldn't have made it this far without people being just so nice to me about my writing. So thank you all. I just ate dinner and I thought I would share a little bit of a story because before I got home, I went to my brother's baseball game and I decided to bring my computer and write a little bit while I was there because I have 5 chapters that I needed to write today to catch up to my goal, I guess. Whatever. So I found this like little bench, and the way that baseball fields work is it's like almost like a baseball theme park sort of thing. Like you go in and there's like 17 different baseball fields, and then there's like, you know, stuff in the center like concession stands, picnic tables, whatever. So I made my way over to a picnic table and I sat down and I started writing. And after a little bit, this group of like 7 and 8-year-old little boys came up to me, and this one boy was like, "Oh, are you on Google Docs?" And I was like, "Yeah, I am." And he says, "Oh, I use that for school sometimes. What are you doing?" And I told him I was writing a book, and he seemed like really excited about it. And he was like, "You're writing a book?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm an author. I have 4 published books." This little boy got so excited and he goes, "Oh my gosh, you're the second famous person I've ever met." And I just thought it was funny because I'm clearly not famous at all. But like, I feel like I was talking about imposter syndrome earlier, and I think that's a really cool thing that it happened right after I was talking about that, because that just goes to show you like things happen for a reason, I think. And I remember when I was that age and I thought like all authors just were automatically famous, and I remember I didn't really find out that that's not how it worked until I was 13 publishing my first book. So yeah, anyways, that was fun. Yeah, I think that was the end of my story. That was my point I was gonna make, was it's just weird, the timing of things after I talked about imposter syndrome, but thought I would share that for any of you doubtful teen authors out there.
Good morning, guys. I come to you today with a response from an agent. The response is, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. I'm going to query more agents. Even if I don't get an agent for this book, there's so many books in the future, so I'm not upset about it. But here's the letter. I don't even know if you can see that, but yeah, that's my news for this morning.
I'm about to leave my house so that I'd come on here and kind of do another little update before I go. I'm querying another agent, and it's actually the agent that worked with the author of The Wild Robot, so that would be kind of crazy if that one was accepted. And like, obviously, part of me wants to like just wait until I have a better manuscript to send out to to agents, but also I know that like I can't give up on Orith, like it's my little baby. But also the agent that I talked about this morning that said she didn't want to work with Orith, she said that she wanted to work with me. She just didn't want Orith, which is understandable because it's like a thriller. It's kind of a hard one to advertise. It's like a dark fantasy and a thriller, and it's YA, and it's interesting, but she did say to like contact her again if I had another manuscript. So worst case scenario, I just wait until Of Flesh and Spirit is done and I query her again. But right now I have to go to a moving up ceremony, which is like a graduation but for people who aren't graduating. So I'm going to that, and I'll take you along with me if you want to come. I just got back from work and I made myself a raspberry matcha. Trust me, it was a lot prettier earlier. It kind of looks like coffee now, but it's really good. I do have slight news about agents, but nothing huge, just a quick update. So the agent I queried yesterday, the one that was the agent of the Wild Robot book, he got back to me, but it was like not like an automated letter, but one from his team, kind of. And it was saying, like, we don't need a query letter, we just need a summary and the pages of your book. And if you already sent your query letter in the subject of your email, don't resend it, we'll just look through it. Well, I sent the query letter in the body of the email, and then I also put the summary and the pages of my book. And so I don't know if they're looking through that also, or if they would just discard it. But I wish I did know, because I don't want to lose the opportunity just because I did the query letter wrong. If I'm going to lose the opportunity, I'm going to lose it because my manuscript actually does not sound interesting. I don't want to lose it because I did the thing wrong. But I don't really know how to figure that out. I don't think you can put a query letter in the subject of your email. That's why I'm confused. Because I don't know if y'all know what the subject of an email is, but it's not big enough to put a whole query letter in. Either way, I'll come back to you with more information when I have it.
Hello, friends. I'm this close to the camera because I want you to be able to hear me, because I'm in a really weird spot. I'm on my bed and I'm using my phone flashlight for light. I sent Orith to 2 publishers that take unsolicited queries, which just means queries that don't have agents, and that's me. I don't have an agent yet. That's what you've been seeing me try to do. Also, I feel terrible and I feel sick, but I have work tomorrow, so I have to power through, and I have a birthday party for me on Sunday, so I have to power through. But this is just my update for now. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to sign off the vlog there. I'd like to thank you guys for following me on this very long, hectic, weird journey of this vlog that's lasted like 3 weeks now. And I hope you enjoyed watching it. By next vlog, hopefully I'll have some more information to give you guys as far as agents and publishers go. I'm sad that I couldn't continue it on until I had that much, but who even knows when anybody will get back to me, so there's not really anything I can do about that other than just end this vlog now. and I hope you guys enjoyed, and the next vlog will definitely be something very similar to this probably. Hopefully not as long, because I know that I have a ton of footage and I'm actually really scared to have to go through that and see what I do and don't want in the vlog. But I enjoyed doing this as a vlog and I hope you enjoyed seeing it, and I love you all. Goodbye.